I don't know, dear, or Compia, so NPP, about your Compia. I'm the first for the first for the first for the first. Hello, Governor.
Because all my say a bag, you no more fast. You see,
97.3 City FM. Relevant radio, always.
Everybody here that suit number J1/6/13 has been duly filed at the registry of the properly functioning democracy is about many institutions. The many institutions that provide the muscles and the bones and the support process to make that democracy really work.
The case is in court officially in our names because the law required that an election petition challenging the validity of the election of the President of the Republic should be mounted by a citizen. But this is not a personal issue. This case is not about candidate Mahama or candidate Akufo-Addo. There's a much more important issue at stake which goes to the heart of our democracy and the future of our nation. We now have put our case before the court and are also putting the case before you, the people of Ghana. We leave it to the court to judge the merits. But once again, the NPP, through the petitioners in this case, is seeking to deepen our democracy by strengthening the institutions that are mandated by our Constitution to superintend the electoral process. One, by ensuring that the Electoral Commission is accountable to the people of Ghana. And two, the Supreme Court is seen by all as the ultimate arbiter of electoral grievances and disputes.
The same serial number, two separate polling stations, two different results that are coming in. But you need uniqueness here. But this particular polling station is clearly not. So this is an example. This is also an example of overvoting. You have here on the pink sheet and the column C1 ballots issued 277 ballots were issued to voters in this polling station. Now the votes in total at the end of the day have come up to 291 for this polling station.
But the public have a right to know what really happened on December 7th and 8th up to the 10th when the results were declared. This is a fraud perpetrated on the Ghanaian people, and we need to have this fraud reversed so that the true mandate of the people will be reflected in the people who are sworn in as president and vice president.
It presents Africa an opportunity in the sense that we have an African country, an opposition party felt that, well, the results were inconsistent with what they had been given and the one declared. They decided not to take up arms, they decided not to engage in activities that would destabilize their state, but they proceeded to the Supreme Court. But at the end of the day, our case is upheld. But at the end of the day, the Supreme Court decides that, yes, we have a case. It serves as a precedent for other African countries to learn from Ghana. And indeed, we'll be deepening that beacon of hope for Africa that we have in the case.
Support of the party stance in going to court. He has said from day one that we should go to court to test our case. And so he's happy that we send the matter to court. We are now waiting on the judges of the Supreme Court to do what we expect of them. And so he supports us ignore those as blatant lies. Those are figments of the imagination of some people who believe by doing so they are going to put their wedge to President Kufuor and Nana Addo. That is not true. President Kufuor has never asked me to concede. In fact, President Kufuor was one of the first persons to say publicly when the chairman of the ECOWAS Observer Team called on him, and he said to me that if there's some wrongdoing, we must go to court.